What's up? I'm HUGZ. That's Sam. Welcome to HUGZ and Sam. Today we're getting into Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 43.
Woo!
So the last that we left off, Drachma was coming down hard on Four Briggs.
Yes.
And
with the cannons and Kimberly was like
with his declaration of war.
Yes. Which I love.
Slave 23.
Yes. Woo!
Should we refer to him now as Slave 23 instead of Hohenheim?
I don't think I want
If that's the name that I said, if I was like, refer to me as HUGZ, I don't want people to call me HUGZ. I'll stick with Hohenheim. It'll be easier to remember.
I think Hohenheim's the
But
best.
anyway, craziness going on.
Yes.
So we didn't see anything with Ed.
No.
That whole episode.
Which kind of concerns me because, like, I want him to be safe, you know?
But what we did see is because he's with the two Chimera that were saved by him, who have kind of like turned to his side.
Right.
But of the other two Chimera that were with Winry and company,
shady AF,
one Zambrano or something, turned his back on them and is kind of dropped dime.
Yes.
So it looks like Envy's gonna be coming, maybe Wrath as well.
Yes.
I don't know.
Which is so scary. I don't want anybody to get hurt that I care about. People that I don't care about can get hurt.
Like who?
Like any of the homunculus.
I care about Ling.
Yeah, we still don't know much though about like.
I don't know where he's at.
We don't know if Ling's gonna like overpower the greed.
He has been a little bit, or at least he showed himself.
Yeah, well, he showed himself, but
I don't know. You know what
I'm on the fence about
nervous
him.
about?
What?
Miles and Buccaneer.
What about them?
They're Drachma's launching cannon. They got Chimera up in the base. They got Drachma coming down with cannons. I'm worried mostly for them right now and everybody.
Yeah.
What I do want to see, and what I've wanted to see since the freaking hospital, okay? I want Miles to just go all in.
Oh, yeah.
I want him to just go ham bone on Kimberly. And he gave the order. We almost got the kill. Mm-hmm. And then it got messed up at the fight. Kimberly, creating the little snowstorm thing that blocked vision.
Yep.
But I'm like, man, Miles, he gave the order. He was ready. And I've been wanting to see them go at it. And I feel like this is the perfect time.
This is the perfect time, yeah.
Because Drachma's coming in.
They're all there.
Miles is like ready. Buccaneer, though, like, I didn't think I'd really care about either of them that much. Like, really be invested in them. Mm-hmm. But, like, Miles is such a cool character.
Yeah.
He's like, he reminds me of somebody to be in The Matrix, which you haven't seen The Matrix. And we will be watching The Matrix trilogy on Patreon soon. I have seen it. Some of my favorite films. But Sam will be checking them out. We're watching the Lord of the Rings series right now. If you haven't seen that, Fellowship and Two Towers already up. Return of the King will be up probably next week. But anyway, he reminds me of like a Matrix-like character.
Yeah.
And Buccaneer.
I like his hair and his sideburns.
Yeah. Well, and the Ishvalan eyes.
Yeah.
But he's rocking them shades all the time.
Yeah.
And then Buccaneer, I've loved ever since he first attacked Ed. Like, his freaking old weapon was like the best.
The chainsaw.
And just the fact that like I'm getting chills thinking about it now, where he was like, "It's time for the tigers to fight the bears." You know, like I'm like, "Yeah, that's what's up, man." And like that he went down into the cave to get his men, and like had no fear being in the tunnel. You know.
And he's like, "If I'm not back in 24 hours, just lock it up.
Shut it down."
Yep. That's pretty intense. Yeah.
I'm glad they did.
I'm glad that the watch was broken.
But stuff's happening.
Yeah.
They kind of deciphered the notes a little bit from Scar's brother. They figured out, we don't know exactly what it'll do, but they found another summoning circle.
Yeah, by turning it over,
circle.
it was the alchemy.
Exactly.
And we don't know, we were talking about at the end of our last reaction, what does that mean for the country?
For everything, overall.
And so
Hopefully
I'm thinking
we'll
maybe it has
soon.
something to do with Father not being able to like stop that kind of like alchemy.
I don't know. But let's jump into it, see what's going on. Looks like it jumps right into the battle where we left off.
Also wanted to point out that we went and rewatched the Dwarf and the Flask and found out that Father did not inhabit the body of the king. So I was wrong. I just imagine things sometimes.
Let's get into it.
Okay. Look at all the blood down there.
I'm fine with the blood being down there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're just wrecking them.
Fire, men!
They're not even worried.
Do they not need to kill them?
That was too
Because they
easy.
can just use the blood from the people from Drachma?
The crest is carved.
Yeah. Oh my god. They didn't need to kill all the people in Fort Briggs. I didn't even think about
But they're all
that.
gonna die anyway.
I didn't even think
Like
about
as soon
that.
as like
They're close by. Follow me.
You lead the way, zombie.
Oh,
Envy.
snap.
Oh my gosh, no.
Oh, Envy does look cool though.
Yeah, I
The
know.
Ishvalan disguise.
So I hear you've discovered Salim's true identity.
Oh,
This is
shit.
gonna be good.
How do you feel about your leader being a homunculus?
I think it's sad the family I've answered to and trusted isn't real. But you don't even have that much.
Damn.
Most of my life is just an act. But my wife, at least, was of my own choosing.
Why do I feel good for that?
Are you
freaking
finished with
hate
the tea?
Yes, sir.
That was still sweet, even though he's a terrible a-hole.
Yeah.
I felt like his wife was in on the deal, though.
Yeah, I
If
do.
your husband and your son are both
Are you
like
serious, Doctor?
crazy
You were
power
one of the bigwig
homunculus.
researchers at
She
the
doesn't
Fifth
know
Laboratory?
she's
I wasn't that important.
pretty
I
oblivious.
just had a...
It's about to get
Who is this man with you?
Nobody's falling for your bad act. It's nice to see you, John. It's been too long. You honestly believed you could pull one over on me? What is this? Zampano!
Did they do that on purpose to catch her?
What were you saying about my acting? It's bad?
Oh, good, good.
Have made our plans to lure you here any easier.
Yes.
You did just as we expected.
Oh,
Take such delight in
good.
your cruelty. I knew you'd come to capture me on your own.
Punch, punch.
What do you think, Envy?
One
They're like
punch!
landmines loaded with alchemy.
Oh, wow.
That kind of alchemy doesn't even exist!
Ooh.
Oh,
They're set to detonate for homunculi only.
oh, damn. That's
Later,
that's
they
like
Yeah.
carry with them all hidden
that's
beneath
too
the
cool.
Snap.
It's working perfectly. He doesn't know it's remote alchemy.
Oh.
Remote outcaster. That's legit.
Ew, that's enough! You should have just done as you were told! But if you still really
Oh,
want to test me, then I'll show you who's in charge!
Oh, snap. Damn. The Envy final form is like ridiculous. Oh, snap. We get scarred.
What do you think of this?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is he dead?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh no.
That was the tongue, yeah.
Oh.
Whoa, we are running low on ingredients.
monster! You're still using
That's what they
souls to make
treat people
philosopher's
like, as
stones.
ingredients.
I will let my research team go, damn it!
Oh, sorry. It's a little late to release them now that we've turned them into philosopher's stones.
Wow.
Sacrificed my men.
What? I forgot to tell you.
Sacrificed many
It's a
innocent lives to make
baby.
your damn philosopher's stones.
Oh my
I know
god.
better than anyone else how much pain goes into creating them. And not only do I know how to create them, but I know how to destroy them as well!
Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh my god! Oh my god.
Wow.
Where the doctor and the others
I didn't know he could actually do alchemy. I guess it makes sense because he was making philosopher's stones, but like, we've
Oh my
never
gosh.
seen him do
Oh my
alchemy.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
And you chimeras, don't quit looking at me. How dare you look at me? Don't look down on me, you worms!
Don't look down on me, worms.
Oh my god.
How pathetic. This is the thing that caused so much damage. I had to take a risk and think for myself this time. I put my fear aside and did what was right. I wanted to be like your parents.
Oh.
You were, but try not to be so reckless.
Please, Mr. Scar, you won't stand back and let this thing kill me, right?
Right.
What is this? Doesn't anyone care about this guy?
You're wasting your time, Envy. We've accepted the measures we'll have to take to defeat you.
Wow.
We'll destroy both you and this man if you don't surrender.
Damn it. Last thing I heard, he'd gone missing.
What'd you say? He's missing? Tell me!
He disappeared after a mine shaft in Boswell collapsed. I wonder if he's still alive.
He's lying. He has to be. We can't give up hope yet.
I'll go my separate way for now. I've realized something about the actions I've taken. I don't intend to simply punish this country for what it did to Ishbal. I want to change it. But I'll need your help,
Miles had a
Marco.
real effect
The
on
two
him.
of us need to set things right.
Thank you for everything.
You take care, mate. Once I learn the basics of alchemy, I'll be sure to find you to learn more.
Well, fun.
I'll be sad to see her leave, but like it makes sense in the story.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Have a safe journey, man!
Yeah, that's so sad. Al's got the two-hand wave.
Yeah.
Bradley!
Now you stay
Oh wow. This is a cog in the, or a little wrench in the cogs
Look,
here.
he's under the car.
You are to address me as General.
Yes, Lord General!
You're just as gutless as I remember you being.
So, I heard your men completely annihilated the Drachma forces.
Of course they did. From you before I
Look
start to
at his
catch your
face.
cowardice.
Oh my god.
Ah, I've been looking for you, General. Is this man your brother?
I don't consider him my brother. Not after he deserted his country in Ishbal.
Oh, damn.
Follow me, please. There's something I'd like for you to see. Are you familiar with the 3 state-appointed tenets of alchemy?
Of course. Obey the military. Do not create gold. Do not create people. And that's it.
You know them well. Obeying the military should go without saying.
Against God.
But that
what's down
isn't why.
here?
The state has no interest in ethics. They're too much of a variable to use as a guideline.
Holy
The
shit.
reason is far less abstract. The 3rd tenet is to prevent someone from creating their own army, General.
Holy shit! Because I said to make, like, they're gonna make a bunch of homunculus. So that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna, like, pump those freaking bodies full of freaking. Ah! Holy poop. That's cool. Not really, but.
No, it's cool.
It's
It's
cool.
just not like good. Hold on. Let's go. Damn, they jumped right into the ending too. Like there wasn't even a second to like breathe to think.
Henry?
What, Al?
She jealous.
Nothing, you just kind of had a funny look on your face, that's all.
I did not. You're imagining things.
Okay, Rose. These pots are as clean as they get. Have anything else?
Huh?
Reunion.
Oh,
Resolution are bound together.
oh snap! I didn't think he was gonna stay there. I didn't think he was gonna stay there in frickin'
I
Lior.
know.
Holy crap! I gotta rate this. Holy crap!
Holy Heim. Hohenheim.
Holy
Hohenheim.
Patrolly.
Well, then.
Okay. So what's gonna happen?
I don't know. I
What's
feel
gonna
like we
happen?
had some questions answered.
Because Al was...
They got all those
go
freaking
ahead.
bodies down there. Like, oh my god. That's so crazy.
Which explains why they need such a big circle.
Yep. But now, once they all come to life, what are their purposes?
Well, it would just kill everybody in Amestria, right? So that all the humans in the rest of the countries would still be alive.
Yeah. So then is it kind of like the god made the people to obey him? Like,
I'm thinking.
to like be his servants and stuff kind of thing?
Here's a question. If Father does the transmutation circle, okay, for the sacrifice, and Hohenheim is inside, does he get sacrificed?
See, I was wondering that too, because I'm like, if like somebody doesn't want to be sacrificed, can they just like step like just outside the circle and be completely fine?
Yes. Because they'd be outside of the realm of the whatever. But I'm saying if he's inside of it, because he's like already immortal and is already like essentially gone
he
through
was
the
the
truth
center
or
of the circle in
previously,
Xerxes.
which is why he became immortal. But if he wasn't in the center, but just somewhere in the circle of all the people that get sacrificed, would he stay alive?
Yeah, because he is a ideal sacrifice. It's like he's one of the chess pieces. So it's like he can be sacrificed, that means.
Yeah, but like sacrificed like how they do the other people where they go and physically kill them? Or...
Because greed was sacrificed in a different way.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Greed
like,
was put into that acid or whatever it was.
Like, say it was America, okay? And, like, this dude's just chilling in Michigan somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And they do the transmutation. Would he die there?
I don't know.
I'm curious. But that's so cool that Al and his dad are back together. And I'm hoping that Hohenheim will actually tell Al
like what's going on,
his background,
because
his
like
story and how that matches up.
I feel like so much shit's going down that Hohenheim needs to be like, all right, this kid's seen some stuff.
Well, Al's there
and
for the same reason he was. Al said, I want to go to Lior because I think the tunnels run under it.
Right. So it's like maybe he's like, okay, well, this kid needs to know what's going on because he's not an idiot and like he's not a little kid anymore, kind of thing.
No.
Like.
Well, he's
like,
his son. He kind of needs to know.
Well, but at first he was
story.
like trying to protect him and stuff from everything. Yeah. But now it's like to the point where it's like, all right, the whole country's about to freaking get sacrificed, and we need to fix this, you know?
Well, they already know everything. Like they figured it out. Like they know that Salim is pride. They know that there's a summoning circle or a transmutation circle under all of Amestria. They know that Amestria was created, you know, for this purpose.
Yeah.
They've already known about the sacrifice at Xerxes, which is what created their immortal father.
Mm-hmm. Which they don't know
or
that,
didn't
though.
create, but like gave him his immortality.
Right.
But I'm saying they know about that situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm just ready for there to be this, more than a reunion, because it says it'll be a reunion, but like a whole, just, I don't know, calibration of the family, of him coming back into the fold and putting everything out there for them and them to understand it. Also, second episode in a row now where we still have not seen
Ed.
What actually happens.
But like, I feel like he's gonna, like, obviously I feel like he's gonna be okay.
Well, yeah.
But like,
I'm just saying, where is he? And
how do they know Rose? I want to know that.
I think we probably would need to go way back and watch the episode because she's in Lior and she's like a popular. So they probably hung out with her in Lior, and I just don't remember. We don't remember.
Because that, like, whenever they were like actually in Lior, like for the pastor stuff, like that was early.
That was like second, third episode, something like that.
Yeah, it was pretty early.
Yeah.
So like, I want to know that. I want to know when Ed's gonna come back. There's so much I want to know. Also, because I'm just trying to think now, like, also the envy thing, that was scary.
That was cool.
Like, what? Like, it was cool, but, like, it was, like... kind of
Creepy.
traumatizing. Like, it wasn't as traumatizing as Lust, but, like, it was definitely messed up. And also, like, the little leech or slug, whatever they called it, but it was like a leech.
Yeah.
Like, it says that it can't, like, they said that they can't kill it. Because it's like, they killed, like, the big monster. Like, why can't they just, like, zap it and...
I don't know. It should have just a stone inside that they should be able to...
Well, they shattered the stone already in the big monster.
I just
Baby
figured...
monster.
I don't think they shattered the stone.
Because what I was thinking is...
I just figured the stone was just inside of it, like a...
Well, because if you notice, like, whenever Envy was in, like, monster form, one eye was the purple eye, which is the little leech, and the other eye had, like, the 7 eyes, like,
The
pride
souls.
and... Right, and so it's like... It's like... Was... I don't know, like... I don't know, because I feel like dumb saying this, but was the little leech, like, what he used
I think the
to
little...
create?
I think that's just what their real form was.
Because, like, without the... Like, okay, so, like, for instance, like, Lust, the stone got shattered, and she just went away. There was nothing little inside of her.
See, I think that there's a stone inside of that little guppy thing. I think the stone's still in there. Because if it wasn't, I think that they would have just dissipated, like...
Well, that's what I'm saying.
the
Like,
others.
I don't know. That was just my big confusion, because I'm like, when we saw Lust die, she all was gone. There was nothing left of her.
Yeah.
But why is there the little thing left of Envy?
Because they didn't kill her real form. Which I think that is her real form. Because if you think about it, it makes sense. Like, Envy would be like a tiny little green, green-eyed monster or whatever is
Yeah.
Envy, but it's like, it's this tiny little thing.
So, like, he took that little thing and, like, made it into Envy?
No, I think that is the thing he made. And then Envy just has the ability to take on forms. And they just, like, drain the crap out of Envy. And, like, diminished Envy's power down to the way that he can't even, like, do that anymore.
Yeah.
Like, diminish the stone. That's my theory.
Well, at least they have it trapped now.
In a jar.
And now it's not a
Wiggled
dwarf
around.
in a flask. It's an Envy in a jar.
It's an Envy in a jar. It's my in a box. But anyway, I feel like we're in a good position right now, though. Al's with his dad. Ed's the only one that's kind of out in Narnia, not really knowing what's going on. But last we saw, he fixed himself up pretty good. But I just want to know where he is. Where did they go?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is Kimbley's next move? Because he basically just went in and sacrificed those people from Drachma. Okay?
And then when are they
What
going
does
to
he
try
do
to do
next?
the circle?
Yeah.
Because
like,
it's
when
ready,
are they going to
like-
actually perform the ceremony, you mean?
Yeah, it's ready now, right? Like, they did what they
They
needed to
completed
do.
the circle.
So that's scary. Like,
What are Marco and Scar going to go do? They went off on their own, but what is their plan? What are they doing? Like,
and also, like, why is that guy showing Olivier the bodies?
because she's like Wrath's right-hand man now.
Yeah, but, like, I don't know. That just seems super, like...
Super secret?
Yeah.
Realistically, I mean...
For someone you just, like, kind of...
Here's my thought, okay? What the hell could she do about it? Like, from a perspective of these all-powerful, like, super high-ranking officials that have been in the know and under Bradley forever, like, they have their thumb on everything. They've been doing this for years.
Mm-hmm.
They've been making chess moves across the whole map forever.
Yeah.
The hell is she gonna do about it? In their perspective. I mean, in
Yeah.
my perspective, I think she could do a lot about it.
Yeah.
But putting myself in that character, like,
Be like, oh...
what's she really gonna do? If she protests against it, kill her.
I don't like it. Because, like, I just feel like... Right now, I don't see a way out of it. Like, I just feel like everybody's gonna die.
Well, we have the new
End of
circle.
show.
We have the new circle idea.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's like...
But they sent May away. And see, the thing with the new circle, they have people in all those positions, like, because it's like another version of that circle, but like drawn in more.
Mm-hmm.
So can Mustang get his people to like get some plows and stuff out there.
Yeah.
And just draw this circle right quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it would still take a long time, you know?
Right.
I don't know.
I just want to know, like, what even that second circle does. If it does cancel it.
Not
Because
entirely sure.
that's, like, what my biggest, like, hang-up is I'm like, what does it even do? Will it just prevent them from being able to do the other? Or?
I mean, I may be stupid for saying this, but I still feel like the mom has to know something. There has to be something with Salim's mom / Wrath's wife.
Well, just because he said that he chose her, you know, and that
Yeah.
makes it seem... But, I mean, you have to remember back, like, whenever he was actually, like, becoming Wrath.
Yeah.
Like, that was kind of a sad thing.
Yeah. I mean, I get that. But now he's not that person anymore.
Right.
That person died. So Wrath
it's
now
like-
is just a terrible monster.
Yeah, but I'm, like, wondering if, like... He does, like, that, like, this, like, the actual, like, soul within... loves his wife or something, you know?
Well, that's what
because I'm like if not, and it was
they
just
say
for
the
show.
soul is dead. That soul no longer is in the body. Because I've said that before, and people say that it's not. His soul is gone. That he says that
It eventually like takes over, like the one that
completely. Yeah.
Yeah.
But my thought too was that maybe like Ling, it's still somewhere in there, which also
well,
was
it's like
my
the stronger version lives on, right? So
Yeah.
like it would either be Ling or Greed.
yeah.
So it's like
But my theory is, one of my many theories, is that soul could still be inside of Wrath, which is the reason he sent the people all out so they could mess up this plan.
I don't know about that.
I said that's a far reach, but you never know.
Yeah.
He sent those people to those specific places.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it would be to like mess up the plan because it seems like he's pretty adamant that this happens.
I don't know.
But like I don't know. I just feel like the mom has to know something too, just because.
How do you live your whole life?
How do you live your whole life like not knowing your family?
Yeah. The kid, I don't know how long they've actually had Salim.
Because does he age?
I wouldn't think so.
And then also like, Brad's kind of a dick. You know what I mean? So it's like.
Bradley does age though. So I mean, the Salim must age. Is he human based though? Did they take a little kid and put? If he's not human based,
If he's a
then
little
he
kid
wouldn't.
turned into a freaking homunculus, like
Does he?
I'm
Well,
freaking lose my
look
mind.
at the baby's soul
I know,
inside of
I
Envy.
know,
That
but
was
like,
messed up.
Yeah, but oh man.
They've killed kids for the Ishvalan conflict too. They killed that little kid.
I know.
All right, they killed the kid. I know they killed the kid. I know. Anyway, somebody's gonna clip that. And mean
No, that little baby though coming out of Envy was bad.
That was
Oh
real
my
messed
god, I don't like it.
All right, but we're gonna end it here. Is there anything else major
Let me check my notes.
that you need to talk about? I'm sad May's leaving.
Yeah, I'm really sad about that too.
Also, the Chimera that was looking for Greed, that's a whole nother wrench in the mix here. Don't know how that's gonna affect everything in the grand scheme.
Because it doesn't like Bradley for killing
well,
Greed.
it knows that Bradley killed Greed, so.
All right, yeah, that's
I
all.
think that's it. All right, like it if you did, sub if you don't already. Shout out to our patrons watching the full and early reactions up on Patreon. Thank you so much for your support. It means the world to us. We'll be back with more videos soon. We love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.